Yeah, can you tell us your name?
Jonathan Dade, Jonathan, Dade, D-A-D-E.
And tell us why you came to the Commissioner's Court today.
So I came to the Commissioner Court. I found out last minute that one of the budget items people are going to be talking about was the Confederate statue, and I really want to be able to weigh in my voice on it.
And how do you feel about the statue?
Well, as a minister, as a rabbi, I believe the Bible tells us about remembering past events, and I think remembering history is important so we don't forget the past. I do think that that's important. Also, as a veteran, I feel that we should be able to remember the history of our veterans, people that fought, even if it was for an opposing side. So for those two reasons, I'm for the statue staying. That said, as a man of color, I do believe it talks about a history that was very sordid. So if we're going to have the Confederate statue, we also need to have other period pieces that show what black people were doing during that time. There's also a plaque that says black people were immigrants. We were not immigrants, we were slaves, we were forced here. So if the statue is going to stay, I'm actually for remembering history. I believe history needs to be remembered accurately, and I also believe concurrently we need to be addressing the racial issues in this town, which are happening in our middle schools and private organizations. Those need to be addressed, of which I personally have been victim to. But the statue can remain if it's done so accurately and if the other civil rights issues are being addressed.
Do you think something should be added to the statue?
I really do, because you're only showing one part of history. It'd be like if you had a statue of a Nazi concentration camp, of just a beautiful concentration camp, from the outside. We also need to show what was going on in the inside. You need to show all.
What else should the statue say?
The statue should say that the Confederate soldiers fought, but they lost. I think that is an important aspect to remember. They lost. We should understand that. I also think right next to it, what were black people doing during that time? They were in chains. Have a statue of a black person in chains. That way you're showing all of history during that time. I'm not really sure if anyone wants to do that, but that's the only way to do history, is accurately and fully or not at all.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.